What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you 180 animal colouring book graphics which could help you with your colouring books. So welcome back to StackinProfit. My name's Paddy and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said, I'm going to be sharing with you 180 animal colouring book graphics. So where are we going to get these from? Well, it's CreativeFabrica. So as you know, CreativeFabrica is by far my favourite site for getting everything for my low content books. It's great for getting my graphics, my fonts and even interiors. And because I have a membership over here on CreativeFabrica, I can download as many bundles, graphics, fonts, interiors as I want. Now, at any point you want to go ahead and check out any of these animal graphics, there will be links for all of these down in the description below. Disclaimer, it is an affiliates link, so if you do decide to purchase, I will make a small commission. Anyway, I have 3 bundles right here which I want to share with you just in case you're interested and you want to go and check them out. I've already downloaded these bundles and we're going to take a look at quite a few of these graphics over in Canva. Then I'm going to give you a top tip nearer the end of the video, because the sad thing is most of these graphics here are JPEGs, so they're not PNG, which means they're not transparent. But that's not too much of a problem. Anyway, this is the first bundle that I want to share with you. This is an Animals Colouring Bundle, Volume 3, with over 75 animals. So if we look here, these are all the animals that you get within this bundle. If we take a look down here, you get the 75 animal colouring book pages, and that's what they are. They're pages, they're not actually the graphics. So again, nearer the end of the video, I'll show you how you can rectify that. Anyway, pages are in JPEG. We don't want that, we want PNG, but these are some really nice graphics, so that's not too much of a hassle. And they're all 2,550 times 3,300. And if we take a look, they're just really nice graphics. You can create some really nice colouring books with these graphics. So that's the first one I want to share with you. Again, links for all of these will be in the description and down below. The second one, more animal colouring graphics. So as we can see on this bundle, there's only 50 pages. Again, all JPEG, but not too much of an issue, and pretty much the same stats here. And we have lots of different types of animals. We have snakes, owls, narwhals, monkeys, rats, and just so many great graphics. You can create some really nice looking graphics with these. Now I'm going to share the last bundle and then we're going to go over to Canva so we can actually take a look at some of these graphics. Now in this one it says 50 here, but right here it says there's 58, so you might even get a few extra. Now let's go on to the next one, and then I'm going to look. No, and then I'm going to go over the pricing. So if you don't have a membership, you can buy these individually, but realistically, it's not even breaking the bank because they're not very expensive. Now, the third one I want to share, again by the same designer, there's 55 pages on this one, and again, just some really, really nice graphics. Now, let's go ahead and take a look to see how much these actually are. Now, remember, if you actually pay for a CreativeFabrica membership, you can come in and download things at no extra cost. It's if you don't have a membership, you have to buy these bundles individually. Now, let's go over to here. So I've opened this in a new tab. We can see that it's supposed to be $76 for these 75 pages. So what's that work out? Just under $1 each, which is actually still pretty good. But if we notice here, you can actually get them right now for $6, which is absolutely crazy. $6 for all of this. And remember, if you have that membership, you can just come in and download at no extra cost. But that one, only $6. Now let's take this one, go back over, plug that in here. Now, in fact, let's do a new page. So let's click there, click paste. There we go. This one's only $4, reduced from 50. So again, not really breaking the bank. Together, the two which I just showed you is only $10. $10 and you get 50, 100, 120 something pages, which is just absolutely crazy. Now let's go back and look at the last one. Let's take this, take that, we're going to copy, we'll go back over to here, click paste, enter, and now we can see how much this bundle is as well. So again, only $4. So for all three bundles, if you don't have the membership, for all three just here, which is actually, how many? 180 images, colouring in pages, is only $14 for all three bundles. Again, if you don't have that membership. So that's a really, really great deal. And the amount of really good quality colouring books that you could create with this is quite a few. Now, like I said, I've already gone ahead and downloaded all of these bundles so that we can take a look. Now, if we go over to Canva, just here, we can see I actually added one of these bundles into here, so we can take a little look at some of these graphics and look at the quality of them. And then I've actually got the rest of them just here. These are ones that I actually haven't uploaded yet, but we can see that I have them all here. We can see all the graphics and they look pretty good. So let's actually take a look at one of these. Now, before, when I said these are just JPEGs, so if we go here, JPEG, which means the whole page is white. So if we look here, we can see that's not ideally what we want. Ideally, we want the background around here to be transparent. Now, you can use free tools to do that, which I'm going to show you, but you can actually also do that here within Canva if you have a Canva Pro. And I'll show you that in a second too. Now let's just take a look at a few of these. So this one, this is, the good thing is that they've all been named, or maybe not. I thought that they had. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, let's take a look at this. I think this is a squirrel. We can see really, really nice graphics. Now, top tip, don't just take one of these, plonk it on a page like this and call that a colouring page. That's a no-go. Most people are going to try and do that, so you're going to have very similar books. Now, what you want to do is use these in combination with other graphics to actually create a nice design. Now, if you want to know more about creating colouring books, then I have done a couple of videos here on the channel, and I'll link the best one right there, right now, in the right hand corner. So if you're interested in that, go through and take a look. Now let's take a look at a few of these. Let's scroll through this bundle just so you can take a look. I'll go slow so you can see all of these graphics. So look at this owl, really, really nice. I could create some really nice colouring in books. Then we have an octopus just here. Again, looks really good. Same with the otter. The otter looks really good. All of the graphics are really, really great quality. And if you were to have this outsourced to someone else, then it would actually cost you quite a bit. Now let's carry on just going through this folder, this bundle. We can see really nice graphics. Again, if you want to check out any of these graphics, any of these bundles, there is links down below. Now, like I said, these have a white background, and we don't want that when creating colouring books. Why is that? Well, if we put that on the page and then put that one, it doesn't quite work, does it? Because of that white space, because it's in the way. We don't want that. We just want the outline. So how do we go ahead and do that? Well, we can use that right here in Canva, and let me show you how. Now, this feature, as far as I know, is only available for Pro members. Now, having a Canva Pro account is highly recommended, especially if you also have a CreativeFabrica account, because they go hand in hand, because we can buy the graphics here, we can buy the fonts, and then we can upload them up into here in Canva and then create our books. So again, one of the best things you can have Well, me personally is Canva Pro and CreativeFabrica. Now let's take a look at this. We can see it's got that white round the outside of the graphic, and we don't want that. We want to get rid of that. So from here in Canva, to get rid of that, what you want to do is add your graphic onto a page, click on the graphic, and then we want to go to effects just here. Now let me just give that a second, and here we go. So right here on the left hand side we can see background remover. Now what we're going to do is click on that, give it a few seconds, and as we can see, Canva's doing its thing. Now there's only one problem that I have found with doing it this way within Canva, is that Canva thinks that all of this white, everything on the page, Canva thinks that that's the background, and they actually remove that. So now we can see we just have the outline. So now if we go back, Canva's done its thing, it's removed the background. Now if we change the background color back to white, you will see, and there we go. So now we have the graphic without all of that white around it, which is perfect when creating colouring books. So that's the way how you can do it here within Canva Pro. Pretty easy. But if you don't have Canva Pro, then you can use something like this. This is called remove.bg, which I'm guessing stands for remove background. Now as far as I'm aware, this is free, 100% automatically and free. Now there's pricing up here, I haven't really looked at that. To get here, all I did was googled remove background from image, and you're going to find a lot of similar websites, and they all practically do the same thing. But on here, what you want to do is just upload your image. As you can see, I've gone through and actually already done that. Let's just get rid of that. We're going to do this ant. Now we can edit stuff here. I haven't played around with it, so you might want to, but we can see it's taken away the background. So now all I want to do is download in HD. This is going to cost a credit, so it looks like we might have to sign up for free. So let's go back and click just download. Ideally, we do want the best quality possible, but it looks like that they're trying to charge us to actually do it in HD. Now another top tip, something that I've had for a very, very long time, and that is that you can use something called paint.net. As we can see just here, there's a couple of updates, so I'm not going to do that. I've had this for a very long time. You can do a lot of stuff in here. This isn't a tutorial, but you can use this to remove backgrounds. Now if we go back over to Canva, this is the background that we have just here, or not the background, the graphic, which we just did on this website. So let's just go ahead and upload that really quick into here. So there we go. Is it done? I believe so. So now let's just get rid of that. There we go. So we can see it's actually done it pretty well. If we remove that one, we can take a look. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So that's just another way that you can remove backgrounds. And again, we can use something called paint.net, which is just here. And to do it in here is really, really simple. Now remember, this software is completely free as well. Now I went to layers and then import file. Now from here, let's just go into here. Let's take one of these. Let's take the ant again. So now that's going to load up into here, and now we can actually remove all the background from here and leave in the white one in here, which is what ideally we want. Now from here, we want to click just here on this magic wand. So we'll click on the magic wand. We'll click on the space that we want removed, like so. And now we can use the arrow. We click, drag and take. And then I can remove the background just here. And as we can see, it's done ideally what we wanted. So we can see that it's got rid of the background, but it's kept all of this white. And ideally, that is what we want. Now from here, I'll just go to File, Save As. Just give that a second. Let's do it as Ant. Make sure to change it to PNG just here because we want that transparent background. Click save. I'm not too sure where I saved that, so let's just do that again really quick. File, save as. Yep. And let's go into, let's do it onto here. Yeah. So, let's do that. And change that back to that PNG, click save, click OK, click flatten, and now that's done. So this is just a real simple way to remove the backgrounds completely for free. Now if we close that, go back to here, let's go to there, let's go down to here, and now let's take that ant and push it into there. Now ideally I'd do that for all of these graphics because that's how I like my graphics, like this. I like the outside transparent and the actual graphic white. Why is that? Because then if we have multiple graphics you can layer them on top like that, which you can't do if all of the background has been taken out, as you can see just here. But that's what I'd do. That's what I'd do with all of these graphics. Check out these bundles, especially if you plan on creating animal colouring books, because they're just some really great graphics. And then you can just take away the backgrounds, so you've got them like this, which makes everything so much easier. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been StackinProfit, and I'll see you again soon.